Sometimes the music don't be playing on our side, but people can hear it on the other side, which is insane. Let me check.
Okay.
That's what happened to my other show. All right, let me go to YouTube.
YouTube University.
Yep. Let's see. But then I don't know when it's stopping. That's the whole thing. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it's still playing. Okay. So it's definitely playing. Let's go here. Okay. Not playing. Okay, let's.
It's playing over there.
I hear it now.
Yeah.
I hear it now.
Wednesday nights feel so right. Love and conversation by candlelight. Stephanie LAKERGURL and Shawn sexual talking real love all through the night. Honey, hush live, where real love and real talk collide. Streaming live every Wednesday night. Real relationships, real conversations. HoneyHush live.
Good evening. Welcome to HoneyHush Live, where we keep it grown, we keep it real, and we talk about things happening in relationships that everybody thinks about, but not everybody wants to say out loud.
Talk about it.
I'm your host, Stephanie LAKERGURL Beard, and you already know I'm not doing this alone. Joining me is my co-host, the man who brings the male perspective and sometimes a whole lot of controversy. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner in conversation, the one and only Shawn, Sexual One Raiford. What's happening, Shawn?
You know I can't complain. I'm on this side of the green grass. I got a chance to get it right. I got a chance.
We got people in comments. Hey, Renana. Hey, how you doing, babe? Hey, Gary Finney. Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for being on time. We love it. We love it, of course. We got a great topic in store for you guys tonight. Before we get into
share it.
You know what? I did share. I shared the link in the group text.
What about the J King Network?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, so I can share it over to my page.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it over to the page so people can see it. Because now you guys got to remember, this is an opinionated show. It's based on our personal experiences. We are not licensed experts. Me and Shawn are not licensed experts.
So the state of California.
I want to get that. I want to get that out.
I got my degree just like Cheyenne Bryant. We got. I'm gonna get my A. When I come on next week, I'm gonna have my robe.
He's gonna have his ready for you guys, okay? He's gonna have his degree ready for you guys. I'm definitely not an expert, but I do have an opinion. I have been doing HoneyHush for a long time, so I really just do this show so I can learn how to communicate well with men, with the opposite sex, and understand men, of course. And Shawn is here to open my eyes up to that, because the world is changing, it's evolving, and so we got a great topic for you guys tonight. When it comes to relationships, what's your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear, you guys? So we're gonna let some folks get up in here, and we're gonna start off with this particular story, because this one right here, Shawn, I got to break the ice with something, and so I'm gonna play this video real quick, and then you guys, I want to hear your opinion on this, because this is pretty deep, this one right here.
Hello?
Hey, baby girl, how's it going?
Who the hell is this calling me baby girl?
This is Lonnie. I know it's been a minute.
Man, they have like 20 years, nigga. What you doing calling me?
Nah, I was just calling because I got something to run by you. I think we have a situation, and we need to figure it out. So
now, what kind of situation could we have after 20 damn years?
You got a 20-year-old son, right?
I do.
The one that you was pregnant with when the last time we talked?
Okay.
All right. And so this is the thing, right? Did you ever find out who the daddy was? Was it me or was it him? If it wasn't him, then it was me. But did you ever find out?
It's been 20 years. You wasn't concerned then. There's no need to be concerned now.
Well, the
reason why I wasn't concerned.
The reason why I wasn't concerned is because when you told me you was pregnant, I asked you wasn't mine. The only reason why I asked you wasn't mine because we was each other's side piece. I had a woman, you had a man, so it could have been either his or yours because we damn sure wasn't strapping up. So that's the only reason why I asked that question. But here we are, 20 years later, and I need to find out if that's my son or not.
Now, what difference is it going to make 20 years later?
Okay, all right. Well, the reason why I want to know now is because my daughter came to me and told me after a year she'd been dealing with this dude and she wanted me to meet him. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I meet him. Me and him meet up, and I ask him questions about his family. He get to showing me a picture of his family. You happen to be his mama. So we need to figure out if that's my son, because if that's my son, he fucking his sister. And we need to stop that shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. That's the same thing I said. I didn't tell him who I was. But when I seen your picture and you the mama, oh man, this is it. I told my daughter though, because I told my daughter she needed to leave him alone. And I told her not to say nothing to him until I find out for sure. So me and you gotta figure out a way to get this dude to get a DNA test, because he's 20 years old and he probably gonna ask questions. You see what I'm saying? So we need to figure this out, because nah, he might be fucking his sister. My daughter might be fucking her brother.
Well, are you 100% sure that they already slept together?
They've been together for a year.
Okay.
She finally decides she want me to meet him because he's some old good guy. She in love with the dude.
Oh, shit. God damn. Fuck.
See, you should have just told me. You know, we should have just oh my gosh. When the boy was born, you either should have found out if dude was a daddy, or should have came and hollered at me, and we would have found out if I was a daddy. Then we wouldn't be in this situation.
Well, you was my side, and I wasn't trying to keep you around for long anyway. So I wasn't concerned. I know he gonna take care of him regardless.
Man, let's see, yeah. And he ain't never want no DNA test?
Why would he? I'm his wife.
Oh, he gonna be mad. That's my son.
Well, let's hope and pray that he's not.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
I hope and pray that he ain't, because I don't want my daughter fucking her brother. But if he is, you got a couple problems on your hand, because you should have kept it honest with that man. That's all I'm talking about. So listen, figure out how we finna get this DNA test, and we're gonna take it from there. So, you know, hey, hit me up. This is my number. Lock me in your phone. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
All right. All right, bye.
Yep. Hey, she should have told his ass.
Wow. What?
Oh my God.
What would you do if you were in that position? Me as a woman, oh my God. Like he said, Shawn, the DNA should have been taken, even if it was secretly, you know, even if it was just them two knowing. So,
hey, Esther.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to tell you right now, that would be a topic for a discussion.
Yes.
Oh my God. If I knew my daughter was fucking her brother, or could be fucking her brother.
Yeah. And there's a part 2. I gotta find a part 2. Hey, E-Mac, good to see you, E-Boo. Hey,
she said it's called.
Oh my God, what would you guys do in this position? Oh my gosh.
Hey, Renata says that's called karma.
Yeah, it is called karma. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they were both scandalous.
Yeah, they both, because they were both in a relationship. They were the side pieces to each other. Oh, and he said, now I wonder if the boy looks like him. You know what I mean? Because he did meet him. He talked to him. And once he showed the picture of his mom and he knew, I would have been like, is he looking like me? Is he, Oh my God. And now the daughter is in love, could possibly be in love with her half brother, because he would be her half brother. Oh my God. Yeah.
When I was younger, back in living in Long Beach, we were in an apartment complex. Across from us was this cool brother and his chick, and I'm just thinking they just dating, they just happily dating and everything. Well, one particular day, their people came, and they were in the bottom talking about, how are you fucking your niece? Good and goddamn well, that's your niece. And I mean, they were going off down there. They eventually moved, because they used to come out all the time and speak to all of us and whatnot. I was like,
but yeah, he knew it was his niece?
Oh, they was fucking, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so.
They were grown. It wasn't like his niece is a young girl. She was at least in her 20s. He looked like he was in his 30s.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but he was fucking his niece.
Now, hey Davina, welcome to HoneyHush. Davina said she done a DNA test privately. Yes, indeed, I agree. Exactly.
Right. What about look, we ain't got to do. Let's just check.
Yes.
Us two. That'd have been the grown adult thing.
That should have been the grown adult thing. Even though they were side pieces, at least they would have known. And then the husband, I mean, she would have kept lying to the husband if it was found out that it was, his baby. But at least the daughter, he would have been able to keep, possibly. Even then, he might not have been able to keep it a secret to his daughter, because the daughter was dating him for over a year without him even knowing.
Yeah. Well, kids be doing shit like we did. Our parents didn't know we were fucking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say, well, no, my first one, my mom knew him before I basically slept. My family knew who he was before I gave up the box. So, but still, like you said, a lot of these kids, especially today, they don't bring their, boyfriend or girlfriend around for a long time. But I was nosy with me and my son. So my son and his girlfriend, I knew, I met his girlfriend before they had my grandbaby, and they planned my granddaughter. But yeah, that's crazy work. That is crazy work. I definitely have to find part 2 to that, because I want to find out if it is his son, and if the daughter, they gonna handle it.
What they gonna do? I mean, because if they find out and they are in love.
Yeah, and over a year, she's been with him for over a year. She's definitely in love with him. And I'm gonna tell you, Shawn, I know my friend. I have some friends, like you said, he knew that he was sleeping with his niece. Well, I have friends where one of my friends, her cousins, right? They're all cousins, and they grew up together. They know they're cousins, but Shawn, they end up having kids and everything together. They first cousins, not second, not third.
They had them?
Yes.
So they was not kissing cousins.
They were together as a couple. They stayed together as a couple
and raised their kids,
and still had kids together.
Are they still together?
Yes, till this day, I believe they are still together. Yeah, I mean, and luckily the kids didn't come out. You know how they say, if you sharing that same DNA, you can come out really weird.
Yeah,
or things can happen within that DNA. Yeah, so we're gonna follow up on that story, you guys. But I wanted to break the ice on our main topic today.
That would be a fucking fear for real. Because I done fell in love with this chick, and that's my sister.
Yes.
All the shit that I'm doing to my sister.
Oh my God! Could you even imagine?
The shit I do, I'd be going to jail. I don't know what the hell.
Hey, what's up, Keone? Keone said, "What's cracking, my brother and sister?" Hey, Hey,
Hey,
Keone.
Keone, they got a subject in this motherfucker that's
Yeah.
off the hook, Doc.
Yeah.
No.
You missed the video, Keone. We're gonna follow up on it next week though. Davina said, are they backwood families? No,
Right.
they are not. They lived here in California, Davina. They lived here in California.
Wasn't up in the sticks. They wasn't up in the sticks.
They were the family, their background is from the South. Yes. Yes,
Not
their
talking about just
background.
in the sticks, like up, where they be.
No,
they
not in like Mississippi, way in the sticks, or New Orleans, way in the country area. I want to say they probably, I can't remember where they were originally from, but they grew up in California.
Wow.
They grew up in California. And they are together still. Their kids are grown and they are still together. And they're first cousins. Not, like I said, not second, not
they
third.
messed up the whole family tree.
And the family was like trying to stop them from, but they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop being together. Oh, he said he watched it. Keone said, I watched it. I've seen it before. It's a great topic to talk about. Yeah, we definitely gonna follow up. Maybe that'll be the follow-up for next week. Because that was crazy work. When I seen that video,
that would be scary to find out that you're related to who y'all doing.
Yeah.
I got a few issues. I be doing three much. That saxophone to get you in trouble when you start learning how to use that. When you start learning how to use them keys and all that stuff, that saxophone to get you in trouble.
But that's why you have to vet. You have to vet out who you're with. You really do need to find out family members and talk about things like that. When you're dating, when you're courting, you need to find things out, because especially if you find out you're from the same, city or state or same, area, you really want to vet out who you're sleeping with before you lay down, especially if you sleeping raw. Because like he said, we was sleeping raw and all this type of stuff. So I'm like, no, yes. So, but yeah, that'll be our topic next week. We'll follow up on that. But today our topic is, when it comes to relationship, what's your biggest fear, you guys?
What is the fear? I got some.
Is it cheating? Is it abandonment? Is it losing yourself? Is it starting over? Or is it loving someone who doesn't love you in the same manner? I want to hear it, chat. Let's hear it. Let's hear you guys' biggest fear. For me, Shawn, I'll start it off. For me,
shit. Come on. For me,
for me is let me think about this, because there's a couple of things. It's definitely cheating. I'd rather.
Okay, what if he's a great guy and he spoils the shit out of you? But he just gotta, get him some on the side. No, listen.
I don't want to be.
About him is great. Everything about you guys is great. Him cheating is enough to say.
Cheating is horrible. Cheating, especially when you're going, especially when you see that instance where you see what we just saw this video. Man. So when you cheat, things like that can happen. And then, especially if say my man is not using, condoms, and, he's bringing back, diseases and shit. So cheating is definitely one of them for me, but also him not, him just being, he's bringing his representative and he never showed his real self to me. That's my biggest fear, is not knowing who this guy really is. He's continuing being this. He's not being transparent. He's bringing his representative. I'm not even knowing who I'm really with, and being fooled and being manipulated. So those are my fears. Let's hear it, chat. Let's hear you guys. And Shawn, what would be one of your biggest, or what are your fears in the relationship?
My biggest fear is a control freak. I can't. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I'm sitting at the gig and I done got through playing and I'm talking to people. You got to walk up and sit your ass right here in the middle of my conversation because she got to know who you are. But no.
So
I am trying to make us some more money. So I need you to play your role and sit over there and have some conversation with people about booking me, or whatever. I think that definitely cheating.
Yeah.
And I think that my biggest thing would probably be, because I know how to put my foot in my mouth real good. So I'm trying to
that controversy.
I'm trying to word it, trying to word it properly. You got to have a life.
Okay, I get what you mean.
You gotta have a life.
Yes, she could be independent.
Of course, be in mind.
Yes,
you gotta have a freaking life.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be at the studio.
Yeah,
bring your ass over here. I'll give you a key. I don't care. But I'm going to be in the studio.
Yeah,
I'm going to practice.
Yes,
I got a son. I got one more whole year with.
Okay.
They're non-negotiable. That is just going to be me.
Yeah, I understand that
completely. And those that are clingy, you got to have a life.
Yes,
you really do. You got to have a life.
I understand that.
And my last fear is something that I think I create.
Okay, sabotage.
No, I think I want you to be independent, but I don't want you to be independent.
Right.
Because I don't want you to keep telling me shit breaking down. My oven just broke down.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna fix it. The hot water heater, the sprinkling system.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that shit every fucking day. So women that get to going and doing that, damsel in distress shit, you gonna run me smooth the fuck off.
So wait, let me understand that. Now, Davina, real quick, Renana said, number one, cheating, getting a deadly disease. Yes. I mean, we as women, it is, that's a worry for us. And Davina, she says, I agree. Please have a life. Can't be under me all the time. Yes. And I agree with that part, Shawn, but at the same time, so let me get some clarification. Now, you said you don't want her to be a damsel in distress. So should she not say, or should she just mention it to you once, hey, my oven is broke, and just leave it there? Or should she go ahead and get someone else to fix it?
See, that's
like get a repairman.
That's the part I would if you find somebody to fix it, it's so much better. But every single time some shit break down in the house,
don't call.
Oh my God, I gotta go fill up my gas tank.
Yeah.
What the fuck you telling me that shit for?
Because she's trying to tell you need to go fill.
because what you're doing is you want to keep all your money because you ain't gonna buy me shit because I'm not gonna allow you to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So fix shit.
Right.
Do shit.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, be independent, but don't be independent. And I understand that completely because I'm that type. I'm very independent, but I'm also want to be in a relationship. If we're committed and we're in a relationship, I'm going to be that woman for you. At the same time, you're not. First of all, you're not going to have to worry about me trying to cling. I don't even like clingy. I don't want my man to be clingy, and I'm definitely not going to be clingy. And when you mention, you go somewhere and she come and sit there, is it because she don't trust you, or is it from past issues? Because why isn't she letting you have that conversation with someone, whether with another woman, because a man gonna do what they gonna do no matter what. So for her to come, so for example, like you said, she came, like if she comes over there and she's sitting down, listening to the conversation you're having.
Women know what the fuck they doing, just like niggas know what the fuck they doing. If you see, I got Stephanie over here, and Stephanie over here, she just kiki, ka, and I walk my ass over there just so I can be in the, come on.
Yeah.
Go do something else.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Wait for me.
Davina said,
I'm being with you. What Davina say?
She said, might as well just ask you to fix it, laugh out loud.
Man.
Keone,
but that is a part.
Keone, I don't see yours. Oh, I don't see yours. I don't see it. Retype it in there. I don't see yours, Keone. Your biggest fear. Did you see my biggest fear? And Renana says some men like to be saviors. Yes, they do. I'm just saying. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I think they want to be saved, but they don't want to be saviors. We want to be a help. I want to add and help. I don't want to do every fucking thing.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have to. I mean, because I'm very like. I was in a relationship where the guy was domesticated. Like he would wash clothes, but he worked. He's a man. He worked, but he would mop floors, wash clothes, wash dishes.
I'm getting us a maid. I'm not doing
but
shit.
It wasn't something that he did.
I don't want to do.
It was his. But he
helped
clothes, around the house.
Put them in the dryer. I hate fold them up. I might just throw them up.
Okay. That's understandable.
Yeah.
There's some men that aren't like that, but there are some men that are like that. I appreciate it. Like even myself in high school, I took auto mechanics. So I know how to do, check the oil, put air in the tire, the basic things, that you would, but if I'm with my man and we're in the car, of course he's going to do it. And vice versa. If we're living together, I'm going to wash the clothes. But I'm just saying it doesn't really. Those duties aren't really just for a woman or a man. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Esther says no one wants someone who isn't bringing something to the table.
Yeah, but women will come to the table and they got a whole bunch of food behind them and in the cabinets in the pantry. And be like, oh my God, my light bill is $700. I don't know why it's
Well, see that those are women who are, they're trying to get something out of the, more than what they really there for the relationship. I mean, because when you think about it, sometimes the thing we're afraid of is the very thing that's controlling how we love.
Yeah, because you're not a good steward with your money.
Yes.
That's gonna run me the fuck off. No, for real. Because
but what if they saving their money?
You don't know how to do. Like but fixing shit here and there, fine. Doing, fine.
Because they seeing you as a cash cow. When they meet you, that's what they're seeing you. If they're constantly looking for you to be their financial or paying all their bills. I've never got in a relationship where I went to a man and say, "Oh, I need you to pay my phone bill," or "I need you to pay this," because I'm doing it already before you came here. Now you come in the relationship and you say, "Hey, babe, I got this." Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you do that, but I'm not gonna stress it. Now, if we move in together, then yes, I'm going to expect you to definitely, do something on on the bills, because you're using the bills as well. Keone said, I'm domestic like that. I never let my significant other do my laundry. For example, I don't mind cleaning our crib. Yes, and that's cool. That's cool. Now, Shawn, on the other hand, he said he'll get a maid. Hey,
I got a lady come to my house.
I wouldn't have a problem with
knock my shit out because
Yes.
I am, yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. And then sometimes, Shawn, I think, are we really protecting our heart, or are we allowing an old wound sabotage something that's good? Because when we have these fears, right? And we thinking, oh, is this guy, is he really showing me who he is? Is he really being transparent, lying? Is he cheating? All those things. I'm not going to believe this about the guy unless he shows some type of, like he has some characteristics of being this person. You know what I mean? I'm not going into a relationship already, say the last guy did that to me. I'm not bringing that baggage, but I am alert. I'm going off of what the conversations that we're having. And, but sabotaging that word right there, because I know that sometimes people who have been in, past relationship, and they thinking about that baggage, and they do sabotage a great relationship that this guy, he's nothing like that other guy. Davina said it sounds like an undercover gold digger that you
real. But I also think that when they start talking about the sabotage, a lot of it does come from past relationships. So I like getting married again. I don't want to get. I will fool y'all, and we will walk down the aisle.
Right.
I'm not turning that paper into the state of California, state of Texas, state of Colorado. I'm just not doing it. I just think that it will be a bad thing for me. And I don't know. I don't know, because I tell everybody in the chat, name how many happily married people you know. I can tell you right now, I think I might know two.
Really?
I might know two. And I'm 61 years old, and I might know two happily.
I know.
Them niggas talk more shit than the law allowed. Oh my God, this motherfucker right here.
I could point out a few people that I think are
so
happy.
Why do you want to be part of the few?
Well, my thing is, I'm only looking in from the outside. I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, but looking in from the outside, I could definitely name tons of people I think are happy in their marriage. Of course, you're going to have problems.
Tons.
Yeah, tons. Like, I really like the people that I know that are still married and been married for years. Like I said, Shawn, but I'm looking in from the outside.
They're married for years. They didn't got comfortable and like, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It's not they happy.
I don't know that because I'm not in their relationship. I'm just going by, because there are problems in every relationship. Now, Keone says, Shawn, your crib is 10,000 square feet, bro. You need a live-in maid, bro. My crib is 1,200 square feet. I do understand why you pay for a maid.
I'm lazy. Hey, bro, I'm lazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I am lazy.
You know what? You're just used to being taken care of. You've been married twice. So you had those things taken care of. So I understand men in that sense. Even like my kid's father, he always had women, even when we didn't live together. He always had someone come in, do his laundry, clean his house. He always had that. Renana said, I don't blame you, Shawn. I will never marry again, nor do I want to.
Go ahead, Renana.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Talk my language. Talk that talk.
You know what? Like I said, I'm fine in being, because I've never been married. But if I was to get in a relationship and he and I were just vibing in that sense, and he wanted to get married, and we were on that same level, like we really just vibed out, I don't mind getting married. I don't mind doing that. And but it would trust me, we would really have to be vibing out on the sense where we have boundaries set, that we really understand each other, like we just click. It would have to be a whole situation where we know, okay, let's spend the rest of our life together, because we're in our 60s. We should know, we ain't got that long to go. But so relationship fears aren't always being cheated on, even though we all pretty much said cheating was probably one of our fears. But sometimes fear is being betrayed after completely trusting someone. You know what I mean? And I've done that. I've trusted someone completely and been betrayed. So being abandoned after years together, that is also another reason why some people can be afraid. Loving someone more than they love you. Now, I don't know. Have you ever? Well, yeah, I think you experienced that based off of what you've told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, maybe she was in love with, I don't know. Like I said, maybe we'll
get her in love with the other nigga. That's what it was.
I think she loved both of you guys.
No, I think she liked everything that I did.
That could be true. She
loved him. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what about discovering the person isn't who you thought they were? That's definitely my fear.
That's definitely a fear. Yeah.
Yes.
Because they put this, what they
that
call
whole spot.
that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yes.
You don't know who that is.
Yes.
Yeah, like I tell everybody, my stalker, she was off the hook. When I tell you that girl could make shit happen, you hear me?
Your stalker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had a stalker back in the
Oh
day.
my
Yeah,
God.
that youngster still holds the title when it comes.
Oh my God.
When it comes to Lewinsky, can't nobody touch that. That nigga can make it do what it do. But I will say this: her Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When that nigga flipped out, she flipped all the fuck the way out.
All the way around.
It was not on this planet. It was like from another atmosphere. She was off the hook.
So when you first met her, she just had on her representative face.
Oh my God, the representative was great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl, shit. We was going at it 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 times a day. It was all good. But the minute that shit went wrong, oh my God, I was like,
oh, she was possessive. She had that, like you said, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation going on.
It was crazy. I didn't understand it. I really didn't. I'm like, girl,
that mental health you didn't know about. That was the mental health treatment.
Like, girl, what is this about? Why you? But you know.
Esther says disappointment in who they say they are. Yes. Renana said, if we are on the same vibration and frequency, we don't need a piece of paper created by the colonizers. You know what? And that's true.
Say that, Renana.
That's true. That's that matrimony that Shawn be talking about.
Again, I'm saying, why does it not come with an expiration date?
Well, my thing is, if he pass away, or I pass.
That's why they have living trusts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, living trust. Yeah, if you got your paperwork and stuff in order, you're right, Renana. You don't need that piece of paper created by these colonizers. If you got everything in that living trust, then everything should be executed to your wishes. I want to be buried here. I want this done. I want my money to go here. I want my house to go there. All those things. If you got all your affairs in order, then yes, you're right. And you're right. I don't have to be married. I don't. Trust me, I didn't went this long without being married. It definitely wouldn't be something that I would look in, I would be like, I must get married. No, I've never been that person. Davina said, I experienced that. He wasn't who I thought he was. It turned to wasted years. Yes, I definitely have wasted years.
That's the part.
Yes, I definitely have wasted years. But what I try to look at on the positive side, because like we all know that God knows our journey. He knows the beginning, the middle, and the end for us. So for me, I look at every relationship as a learning lesson. But however, giving 12 years to someone and then they turn around and do all this crafty bullshit is crazy to me. You know what I mean? So
but you knew before the 12 years though.
Oh yeah, I knew. I seen the signs. I seen the red flags and continued. Yeah, that's why I said learning lesson. I'm not blaming it on him at all. I'm not blaming everything on him because yes, of course I saw the red flags, but stayed in the relationship anyway. You're right, Renana. The living trust. But my thing is, why waste people's time? I need to ask men, why do they waste women's time when they know they're not fully fully in that relationship? What is it that most, or some men, not all, some men can't really, manipulation. Stop. And I'm not saying all men, some men, the manipulation is there when they know that they're using women. And vice versa, women are using men. Renana says selfish. Yes, that's definitely selfish. Davina said a learning lesson, 100, a learning lesson. Yeah, because every relationship is a learning lesson for all of us. I don't blame every relationship I've been in. I don't blame the man at all because I saw the red flags and I still stayed my ass there.
You stayed for that mattress morning.
How about losing intimacy and becoming roommates? Like
Oh shit! Losing intimacy? Like we not fucking anymore?
Right now. So okay, there we go.
Okay.
So okay.
So you saying we losing, like we not fucking no more?
Yeah.
No, sir, boss.
I mean, what if something happened to what if okay.
So something happened to Moby?
What if something happens where she can't have sex with you anymore? We had this conversation already.
That is what her gynecologist said, right?
What if she becomes, she has that menopausal situation where she's, completely dry. She doesn't,
That is what her gynecologist said, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck did her doctor say?
Would you be okay with her just doing Lewinsky all the time?
Girl, let me explain to women.
So you're okay with a woman just doing Lewinsky?
Let me explain to women the difference between a coochie and the mouth.
Okay, explain it.
The coochie does not have a tongue. That is the only difference. I'm just telling you, right? The coochie ain't got a tongue.
I know that, but
you can sit up there and spell the alphabet. You can this, that way. You can do some cartwheels and some, girl, please.
So you tell, hey, Dr. Perone. Dr. Perone said, "Don't ask God to save me for you. If you are not ready, period. That is selfish." That is true. Hey, that is true.
That's true. But Dr. Perone, you can't be waiting 15, 20 years either to get that sandblash on that motherfucker. You have to,
no, you can't. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it lubricated, no matter what.
Man,
that's why I got the toy. That's why I got toys. So
you're not celibate. Dr. Perone's the only one on this channel that is celibate.
No, there's other women on here that's celibate. There's other women. There's women in the chat that are celibate.
If they're not like Dr. Perone, they're not celibate.
I think they're fully celibate.
If you're using toys, you're not celibate.
I am celibate using the toy.
You are not celibate.
I'm not.
You are practicing celibacy.
We looked that up. We Googled it, and I gave you the definition of celibacy, and that was part of celibacy.
No, it
depends on what
that is in the new unabridged dictionary. We want Webster's. Give us Webster's. We don't want the unabridged where they got the word ain't.
Okay, so what if I don't use a toy and I just use my hands?
That's still not being celibate. You still fucking. Yes, you are. You can't tell me you ain't willing that motherfucker like this.
Okay, what if I'm not using my hands and I use the hot water from the tub, from the faucet?
You are still cheating.
How is it? How is that cheating?
Celibacy. Goddamn cheaters.
That is not cheating.
Y'all is cheating. No.
Oh my God.
Celibate means you are celibate. You are on a journey of just being yourself without the sexual touching, feeling, anything.
No, if I had hot water running, I don't know if the women in the chat have tried it. My older sister told me about this a long time ago.
Girl, don't talk about your older sister. You know your ass do that shit. You cut it out.
No, I'm saying. Oh no, don't get me wrong.
Ain't never put no water from the shower on their coochie.
Oh no, I'm saying she's the one who introduced me to it. I'm not saying I don't do it. She's the one who. My older sister's the one who introduced me to that.
She's the only one that is celibate until somebody else tells me they do like Dr. Perone and you're not tickling it, you're not touching it. You are a cheating celibate.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you call it. I call it celibacy because it is not a real penis. I'm not dealing with a real man and a real, real stuff. Now, she said, Dr. Perone said, I practice tantric energy. So Keone said, so true, Shawn. I too would consider Steph cheating on her celibacy. I am not. That is not true. You guys look it up. That is not cheating. I keep myself satisfied. Okay. That's
okay. So now, hold on. Dr. Perone is finna fall out of the celibate thing. She's talking about she practicing
tantric energy, and so to me, tantric energy is almost the same thing that I'm doing.
Okay, I got to ask this question, Dr. Perone. Are you coming?
Yes. Are you have you having an orgasm?
Yeah, with tantric energy. Or
are you having an orgasm?
Exactly. Because if you orgasm and you cheating too, ain't nobody celibate. She was married for a minute.
She was married because she know.
No, I saw her married, the mother of Jesus. I think. I never knew a man.
Oh my gosh! Now, would you guys be fearful, or do you even think about, especially at the age that we are at, having to start over later in life? Is that something that you fear in a relationship? Let's hear it in the chat too. Is that something, Shawn, that you might think about? The fear of starting over.
I don't know about the fear of starting over. I just got the fear of starting. I got the fear of starting.
I don't have a problem with the fear of starting over. I don't. The wasting of the years, I try to not say that's what happened. I said, because like I said, God is the one that knows all of our journeys. He knows how it starts, the middle, and how it ends. So, but you don't have to be, you don't have to be oblivious. Like for example, I saw the red flags and still stayed in that relationship, which I should have been gone. I should have left that relationship.
What made you stay? Was it the mattress money?
Yeah, I enjoyed him. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the things that we did together. I enjoyed our life together, and it was a lot of fun. And so it did outweigh some of the things that I didn't like. So, that's what it was. Now, when I found out he was cheating, that's when I left.
Okay. How soon after you found out he was cheating?
Probably when okay, so he cheated before and I took it back. That was the mistake.
Now, did he cheat and you kept him?
No, he cheated. We broke up and then I took him back. Then, that's the mistake. Because when you give niggas an inch, they take a mile. So, she took me back. It took me a while to get him, for him to get back in. But then once he got back in, it took him a long time to go back and, cheat again. And that second time, it was like, that's nigga, too old to be doing this shit. Too old. You too old.
What about the rest of the relationship? Was the rest of the relationship good?
Oh, it was good. Loved it.
Everything else in the relationship was great.
Everything, but he was, he lied. The trust was gone. You lied to, when the truth to do. Tell the truth, nigga. Tell the truth. Don't lie. Tell the truth. I'd rather hear the truth. I'd rather you just be honest, and we probably would still be in a relationship today. Gary Finney said, in strict religious or traditional context, celibacy includes abstaining from all sexual pleasure.
Say that, G. Come on, G. There you go.
That's not true. We looked it up, Gary Finney. No, we looked it up.
No, Gary, she got the unabridged dictionary. She didn't go to Webster.
And now I Googled it.
We don't trust Google. We don't trust Google.
I trust Google. Keone said the only time you need to touch your punani, Stephanie, is to wipe after using the restroom. And wash with your washcloth. That's it, Steph. Right, Shawn?
That's it. All the rest of that stuff she left there doing,
Davina says, same here, Stephanie. I stayed even when I saw the red flags. Yes, it's
okay.
Crazy.
Okay, so Davina, did you stay because of the mattress money?
That mattress money be good. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I'm trying to say, but
the mattress money be good.
Was everything good, but it's cheating?
Yeah, but that cheating could cause issues. It's like, what if I go cheat? You're not going to accept me back after that first time I go cheat. That's not fair. Most men will not accept a woman back if she didn't want to sleep around on him. That's just what it is. You guys, because respect is huge for you guys. And I understand that. Dr. P said, use my sexual energy for painting. Don't get me wrong. It was so hard to not think about sex, but I know it will be awesome experience when I will share myself with the men.
Got you. Okay, so she's still celibate, and the rest of y'all is whoremongers.
I'm celibate because I consider celibacy
having sex with toys and different apparatuses.
I really want to know, and I'm asking the men, and so far I just see you and Keone, Ebu and Gary Finney. I really want to know what's something men are genuinely afraid of. You did say the cheating and afraid of in a relationship, but rarely admit what's really affect you guys. What's the real biggest fear? You said cheating. I know, everybody knows cheating is definitely a fear when it comes to relationships. But what is this something else that you might not have said, or you might think is too vulnerable to talk about? Is there something there? And the men too. I want to see you guys in the chat. Keone says, Stephanie, after you found out that your ex cheated, how did you feel deep inside when dealing with him on a daily? Just curious. Well, my thing is that I felt hurt, of course. I'm like, I felt.
So was the makeup sex better?
Of course, makeup sex is always good. I felt hurt. I felt used. I felt that I did feel like, what am I doing wrong? When I know it's not me, but of course we still think about that. Like, damn, I'm doing all of this and you still going out there. But what I found out is because he is, again, I'm gonna go to that word. He's not secured on who he is. I'm when I'm in a relationship and I'm not bragging about anything, I'm very loyal. I'm a very loyal person. When I commit to someone, I'm not going out of that relationship whatsoever. Even when I know that you out there doing shit, I'm not going out of that relationship. So those are the things. I felt hurt. I felt manipulated. I felt used, which is part of manipulation. But then I also found out that he was insecure in how he felt. And for him to go out there and deal with somebody else, when I know, I know I was putting it down. So, and it wasn't because of that. I just think that you guys are men, that you guys need to change it up. I don't know, Shawn, let me know. What is it that create a man to go out there and cheat?
A stiff dick has no conscience.
So I understand that. So you guys can't handle temptation. You don't know how to calm down your temptation. We as women, we see men that we're tempted by.
My younger years, it was very difficult because I was harpooning whatever I could harpoon. So
I understand that as a young person, but I'm talking about as a grown ass man.
No, I don't trust now. I made it through and didn't get the diseases and stuff like that. I really feel like I was blessed because the ones I've hit in my lifetime, I should have had some shit.
Wow. God was watching over you.
He watched over me. You hear me?
I mean, were you dipping in you wasn't dipping in everybody raw, I hope not.
Oh, girl, I was hitting a bunch of them that way.
Oh, shit. Davina said, I stayed because of that. And for the most part of it, was that he treated me most of the time eyes wide open now. Yes, I totally agree. And most men are transactional. They'll go spend money on you and to make up for it, and the things that they buying or take you out on trips, or even become somewhat vulnerable to you at that time when you find out and you telling them you're about to leave. They become vulnerable and they not cry, but they, so to speak, are begging you to stay with them. Keone said this question could apply to Shawn as well. Okay, Shawn. So the question is after you found out that your ex cheated, how did you feel deep inside when dealing with her on a daily? Just curious.
My kids had a talk with me, and because I was leaving,
Yeah.
and I had my 2 sons and my daughter came and sat down and told me the things that happened to them when I left their mom. And my daughter basically begged me, and she said, for my baby brother, stay.
Even if you weren't happy, what about your happiness?
They were.
Now, how old was your daughter at the time?
Oh shoot, 20s, 20s.
Oh, so she was in her 20s.
She might have been. No, she was in her 20s. She late 20s, somewhere around in there. And my son was a little bit under her, and the other was under him.
I mean, you still could have co-parent and still left.
They were right. They were right, because when I did leave her, some shit went down that wouldn't have happened had I been there. So my daughter immediately told me, she said, "Daddy, this is what I told you."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I had to apologize.
Wow.
Because I was supposed to stay till next year.
But you left prior to.
Yeah, I don't do the disrespect. You're not
right. Yeah, I mean, if you was being disrespected, especially as a man.
No, you come up there to a show and you start acting a fool.
Oh wow.
Oh baby, it was deep.
Damn.
I'm sitting there at the show and trying to put on, and I'm in Texas, putting on a show. And this chick acts donkey.
But this was where you were going through your divorce, though, right?
No, this is prior to the divorce. I was just.
I didn't know you lived in Texas that long. How long have you been in Texas? I thought you guys always lived in Sacramento.
No, I think 2020, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'm thinking you just moved to Texas when you were divorced.
No.
Oh, wow, that's crazy work.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It was different. It was difficult. But
I can understand that.
I think that I stayed because I tell everybody, and this is no it's not a bragging moment because it's a sad moment.
Right.
I tell everybody I was not the greatest father.
Yeah.
I was a great provider for my kids.
Yeah.
You know, whatever they needed, their mama's call.
Yeah, you covered it. You never had to worry.
I'm covering it. You know, I'm making football games, basketball, music recitals. Didn't know and think in my mind that I could have just went swoop them niggas up and we could have went to the park.
Yeah. Yeah, just 20 minutes.
Just some time is what they needed. And so, you know, we've had that conversation with my kids. So, you know, but because of that, it weighed on me. So when my kids asked me and told me, please stay for my little brother.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay. Yeah, that time with your kids, because it really does affect your kids when, especially fathers, you know, because the mother is going to be there no matter what. You know, we're there majority of the time. I'd say 98% of the time we're there. There are women that do abandon their families, but fathers, yes, you know, like it does create abandonment for the kids. But I have to give it to you for staying, because I feel like you could have, you know, you did it, you know, because your kids asked you. But you could, you know, spending time with your child, if you would, you know, the co-parenting, all that could have worked out. Davina said her ex was a jealous person. Yes, he was too. He tried to say, he will say till this day that he wasn't jealous, but he definitely was jealous. He definitely was not secure because all the shit he was doing, he thought might be doing that. And I'm not that person. You know, so in his head, I'm out here doing this shit. She probably out there doing the same thing. That's where that's sabotage. That's why
they keep putting it back on you. Be like, oh yeah, he cheated, this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's you.
No, and I never cheated in a relationship ever. Now I have been on a break and did something, so I'm not gonna lie, and that's when I was younger.
No. See, you're a cheating celibate and you're a cheating cheater. See
Well,
there?
when I was younger, and I hadn't, I was only had one person that I had one person I only had, had sex with. And then of course I met this other guy. Me and my other boy, my first love, we broke up. Met the other guy a while ago, kept him in my back pocket just in case. And that's how, then if you want to call that cheating, that's what it was. But we weren't together. I was
Right.
on the break. So,
I'm just playing.
and I was like early 20s, and then I was curious, like what does it feel like with someone else? I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to see, like, what does it feel like to be with somebody else? But then end up going back to the other one, to the first love.
Okay, that means the second one didn't put it down. Then he did.
He was just a little younger. He ended up being my kid's father.
Oh shit, he put it down.
Yeah, he ended up being my kids, and my kids are 12 years apart.
So your ass is just Lot's wife. You just turned into a pillar of salt. You just turned back around.
Oh, he was nice. It's just that I wasn't in love with him yet. I was in love with the first love. So that's what that was. And then the first love, let me just tell my business. He cheated on me with a woman that was 10 years older than him, and he ended up marrying her.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That old chick put it on it.
Yeah, she put it down on him. She was bad though. I ain't gonna lie. She was a bad Mickey Ficky. She was that girl.
They still together?
No, she passed away.
Shit,
yeah. They were together when she passed away, I believe. I think, yeah. Yeah, she had passed away. I think she died of cancer some years back. And but yeah, he was cheating. And the thing about it, he was cheating on me with her, and she was my best friend's she was my best friend's brother's wife. So my best friend, her brother was married to her, and she was messing with my dude.
Oh shit.
And they end up my best friend's brother though, he was fine. He was cheating on her. And my so
they were poly and didn't know it.
Yes, exactly. And my ex, got a more experienced woman. He was older than me too, though. And they end up getting married. Yep, they end up getting married. I was hurt over that situation because he was my first love. Like, wow. Yeah, that's a weird soul tie. Yeah, but it was weird that my best friend's brother's wife was messing, and how they was being sneaky about shit was crazy work. Like she would be up in my face and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. I almost had to take her down though. After me and him broke up, like a long time, like I went, it was a party. My friend gave a New Year's Eve party, and me and him had been broken up. Like years had passed, and I go to the party. He's trying to be all up in my face.
And you was cool, like, no, nigga.
And I'm like, I'm good. And then she comes talking shit, and I threw my drink up in her face, like,
oh.
I want your man. You got him.
You're doing the Bad Girls Club stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, life is crazy, y'all. Life is crazy. That's probably why I never got married though, because I know men are sneaky. You guys are very sneaky. I can read y'all off the bat. I know. My intuition.
Sneaky. Men are not sneaky.
Y'all are so sneaky. So look, we got some questions here for you guys. I want you guys in the chat to get involved. Let us know what you think. Okay, is this something you guys do? Because we are talking about what do you fear in a relationship? Now, checking your partner's phone because you've been cheated on before. Is that something you would do, honey, or hush on that? Have you ever checked your wife's phone, your ex-wife's phones?
That's how I found out that motherfucking ass was she. We sat up there. She had me send a picture of Jeremiah to her mom. And she was like, "Oh yeah, my mom needs a picture of Jeremiah, so send it over to her." So she threw me her phone, and I'm going down the things and looking for the picture. And so I see some lingerie she using and she in this lingerie with that look like, you know, hey nigga, what you think about this? And I was like, what the fuck is this? So, oh no, you know, I've been losing weight, so I had this picture. Nigga, I'm not that goddamn stupid. And said she did it because she's losing weight, and she did, but the pose was not that pose. Right. It was one of them poses like, yeah, nigga, this me. And I want to say they had this show on TV called Cheaters.
Oh yeah, Cheaters. Very familiar.
They have this thing called Cheaters Spy Shop.
Cheaters by what?
Cheaters Spy Shop.
Spy Shop.
Because the show was so dope, they had a website called Cheaters Spy Shop. So when you go on Cheaters Spy Shop, they have this thing, and they had different devices where you can check. And so it says all you got to do is get their phone and you type in whatever the thing was, and it'll put the program on their phone, and then you delete it, and it will never show up. So they would never see that there was a wow. So I was doing a gig for my boy Demond out there in Antelope. I'm out there playing, and I'm out there gigging, and she got there hecka late, and I'm like, how the fuck, you know, you get here about damn near 11 o'clock. She said she was trying to go get her girlfriend Rosita from the airport, but the flight kept getting delayed. So I get home, we go in the room, and I put my little thing down, put her ass to sleep. Okay. I go to the living room to get on the computer to see if the damn thing even worked, because I didn't know.
Wow.
I found out her ass got to that nigga's house at 7 o'clock.
What? Oh my God!
It shows it gives it the details where they're at, like it's like a tracker.
Oh my God!
I saw their whole conversation that day. Are you still coming to see me? And so the last thing she told that nigga, she said, "I love you, Will. When can I see you again?" This before she got to my show. So I'm out there playing.
Oh my God! I cannot even imagine that,
nigga. So I go in the room. I said, who is Will? She woke up like, huh? Because remember, I just put her to sleep. She said, I said, who is Will? I don't know Will. I said, yeah, you do. I said, because this is telephone number. I said, and I just texted him to ask who he is to you. And so I left out to go back in the living room. And by the time I went to the living room to go and get the next thing that was said, she texted that nigga, Shawn got my phone. That's not me. Don't answer.
Oh my God. Too late, boo.
So when I got to the computer, it showed that I was like, nigga. I said, so you tell the nigga not to answer the goddamn phone? I said, you know he talking to me. I said, he's the one telling me. I'm lying on this nigga. I said, he the one telling me that you cheating.
Yep, I would have said the same shit.
He was, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This and that. But the last
How you sorry when you just was with this nigga and now you at home?
And you put on there, I love you, Will. When can I see you again?
Wow. That's
nigga.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. That's crazy work right there. And now, hey, Kalisha, welcome to HoneyHush. Kalisha said, I have, and I do, especially if they are some trust concerns. Yes, I have too. I'm going to tell you my story in a minute. Dr. P said, I don't have no time to be checking no phone. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not checking nothing no more. No, and the reason why, because I found out some shit I really didn't want to know.
Yeah, and you will when you go looking.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Anytime you go looking, you will find.
You gonna find. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go that insecure behavior. We don't need to be together if it gets to that, and that's true. But I like to confirm what the hell that I think. Davina said, I've done that in the past and won't do it again. If you go looking, you will find what you don't want to find. Just saying. You're right. Wow, Sean.
I did not want to find it.
Keone said, I have a new name for you, Sean. Sean Q. So,
that's my dog.
Sean Q in the building. Yeah. My situation is we were on vacation. And I don't know what it is because my intuition is what it is, Sean. It is what it is.
Don't be telling you that he needs some more head and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, the nigga.
Oh hell no. Where's y'all intuition when it comes to that?
I'm gonna tell you, it was just because the female that he did it with was on his jock. She just.
You knew.
If you say jump, how high? That's how it was with her.
Oh shit!
You know, so.
Oh, she was wearing thong for that food. That's what she was doing.
So, we on vacation. He got his phone plugged up. You know, our rooms are upstairs. His phone is downstairs, plugged up. I go downstairs to get some water. See the phone. I said, let me check this damn phone. Check the phone. See a text where he said, did he leave something while we was getting busy? He left something at her house. He said, I think I left something while while we was getting busy. So that right there just told me y'all was fucking.
Oh, y'all fucking. Yeah.
Y'all was fucking.
Yeah, y'all was fucking.
So now I'm pissed. Like, I don't want him to know that I went in his phone, you know? So now I'm pissed. Like, oh, don't touch me. Don't, you so, I don't even want you touching me. Especially knowing the female you fucking with too. Ew, trifling. Just a whole turn off. And then when I do ask you about it, you lie about it. So, if you're going to do the shit, tell the truth, nigga. Don't lie when the truth to do, because I'm already know what's going on. What's up, Lee? Lee Fetcher in the building. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening, Steph and Shawn, is what Lee said. So, yeah, that's how I found out about this chick, and I left him alone after that. Yeah, I'm like, no, because the chick be up in my face. I don't like it. She be up in my face. She don't know we in a relationship, but.
Okay, how she don't know y'all in a relationship? Y'all sneaking?
Huh?
Y'all just sneaking?
No, we ain't sneaking.
Okay.
We just private.
Okay.
But she probably knew. You know what I mean? She probably knew, but
and didn't care.
Didn't care because again, you jump how high? You know, when I ask, she, you doing this, or she'll do anything. I'm asking questions. Oh, she'll do anything, pretty much anything I ask her to do. So. I'm not going to try to compete with somebody like that. For what? Go do you.
Right.
And so, and a lot of men have women like that, though. You know what I mean? They have women like that on the side. And some women do, they have the same thing. I'm just not that person. I can't love two people at once. I can't sleep with two people. I can't lay down with one man and then go lay down with another man the following week or the next day. I've never been that person. I just never could be that person. And men have, like I said, they've cheated, they've hurt, they've done all those things. I'm not that revengeful person. Some men are revengeful. They have revenge when they think that you hurt them, and you haven't even laid down with a man, but you hurt them only just based off of you just having a conversation with another man. Yes, Kalisha, that is nasty. Very much so. It's nasty. Dr. P said the women who are like that can do poly relationships. The women like that are hoes. That's what they are. They straight up hoes. Hey, Barbara. Thank you for tuning in to HoneyHush. No, those women are hoes. That's what they are. Because it ain't nothing poly about it. Because he's not even claiming you. He's not even claiming you. He's just basically when he call, you come. And you go upon, and then you go your way. You come in, you play your position, you lay down, you become that concubine, you lay down, and you leave. That's what that is. So there ain't nothing poly about that. Lee said, bro, Shawn, when you going to play Vegas?
Man, I am trying my best to get out there. I got my team. They working on some stuff, Doc. I got to get out there. Yeah. I'm working on it.
He working on it. Yeah, that is gross.
Yeah. Kaylee,
Okay.
how you doing?
Next question, Chad. Next question. I want to get you guys answer. Keeping we talked about this so many times, you guys. Keeping separate bank accounts because you're afraid of divorce. How many of you are like that? I'm keeping a separate bank account whether we divorce, we are in a relationship, kicking it together, chilling, whatever. I'm gonna have a separate bank account. What you say in the chat? What you say, Shawn?
I'm with you. We're gonna have one that's mine, one that's yours, and we can have one that's ours. And because I'm paying all the shit,
yes,
you gotta contribute something into the hours so that we can have something and we can, go do shit on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having my separate bank account. Kalisha said, those are the women you call cum buckets. Yes, you do. Cum buckets, you're right. And Davina said, when he call, you come literally.
Hey, y'all see these women that wear them long lashes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Y'all know what they used to call those back in the day?
What did they call them?
Cum catchers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, them long.
When they doing Lewinsky or something?
Yeah, them was called cum catchers.
Ew.
I'm just saying, and they be wearing them.
Gary Finney says separate bank accounts. Barbara Rico said Vegas. Davina said I agree with that, Shawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's hear you guys. Separate bank accounts or what? Keeping separate bank accounts because
yours, mine, ours.
Yes. Is that one of your fears in a relationship?
I'm not going to tell you what I make monthly. I don't give a fuck what you make monthly.
That's right.
I need you to contribute in the hours because everything's already paid for.
Yeah. All right, chat. The next question is refusing to marry again because your first marriage failed. Is that a fear?
I am a 2-time loser. Hey, I fucked up the first one. I did. She fucked up the second one.
Okay.
I'm scared of
that was your karma from the first one. That's what it was. Yeah, from all that other shit.
I really tell everybody that.
Yeah, I really believe that.
Because I was harpooning a bunch of motherfuckers during that first one. I was mad. I remember I had a football team and I probably had about 11, 12 of them mothers out there.
So do you think you got other kids out there you don't know about?
Baby, when you just played that motherfucker, I was like,
what?
I hope I don't. God. I pray I don't.
Oh my God. That is crazy work out there for men to not know that you might have some seeds out there and don't know it. Gary Finney said non-applicable. Davina said, yes, separate bank accounts. We have one together. Yes.
Yeah.
Kalisha said, I'm not saying it's fear, but after two, very cautious. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. There you go, Kalisha. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. Hey, that's my sign now. They talking about what's your sign? Caution. Slippery when wet.
I like that caution. I would start saying that. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's my sign. Caution, slippery when wet.
Yep. Okay, chat. The next question is keeping an emotional wall up until your partner prove themselves. Is that a fear for you guys? Is that a fear for you? Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a fear.
Why?
Because just from the past situation, even though I look at it as being a lesson learned from each relationship I've been in, I still got I still got somewhat of a guard up. So for me, yes, keeping an emotional wall up, I trust me, I'm gonna let my wall down. It's gonna come down slowly but surely, but it's all about trust and communication. Barbara Reed says single is good. Single is good. But Barbara, aren't you in a relationship? Davina said, I've never been married, but I'm cautious either way. Me too, Davina. Me too. And Gary Finney says, nope. Nope.
But he also gave the correct definition of celibacy that you guys
Oh
aren't
my
taking
God. No, I am
into account.
celibate. I
Yes.
am celibate.
No,
Okay.
you're not. You are a
I
cheater.
am not laying down with a human being like a
Cheater, spy
man.
shop. The same thing.
Okay, so you know why it's not the same thing, Shawn?
It is the same thing. You're still busting
Because if I sleep with a man, he gonna know that I've been celibate. Okay, he gonna know that I've been celibate. He gonna know. Okay,
I don't like that.
So he gonna know I
opposed to me in that mother.
Opposed to me having he gonna no. I'm talking about even just the.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he gonna know I'm celibate because ain't nothing really penetrated nothing right there. You know, so.
That's why I keep talking about you and Dr. Perone gonna need a goddamn sandblaster. I'm gonna have to.
Well, she's different because I don't know. She got to keep that shit lubricated. Yeah, I keep my shit lubricated. I got to keep those juices going. Davina said, I mean, yeah, okay, we got that. So the next question. So I want to ask, answer that, you guys. Keeping an emotional wall up until your partner proved themselves. Let us know in the chat. Is that a fear for you? Let us know. But
I think you have to have some kind of wall up because you don't know if they're sending their person that's really not them. They might be sending Hyde when you gonna get Dr. Jekyll later. Yeah, you got to keep a wall up to so you don't get messed over, because you get messed over right away. Yeah, you be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing this no more.
I'm not. I'm going to have a little wall up until you start, you
got to knock it down.
You got to knock it
down.
Slowly
but surely they chip.
Yeah, slowly but surely knock that wall down.
If you care, you'll keep chipping at it.
Yes, keep chipping at it.
You'll take, I'll drop my wall a little bit more to where I can trust.
Yep. Davina said, yes, it's a fear from my past relationship. My wall will come down for the one that's right. Yeah, I agree.
So now question. Do the legs go up first or the wall come down? Which one?
You know what? And that's a good question. Now, that's a good question, though. That's a hell of a...
do the legs separate and do the walls come down? Or you make the walls come down? I'm just asking.
That's a good ass question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Now, Kalisha said, when you have life experiences, you learn to have a guard up until a connection is made that brings it down. And that's true, Kalisha. Yeah. But like Shawn said, is that wall all the way chipped away before you lay down with him, or vice versa? Men, because there are women out there that do the same thing. Men have their walls up. A lot of men. Right. You guys have y'all wall up. Y'all try to act like y'all don't, because it seems like you guys, sometimes some men are just out there to see if they can take you out of that, especially women like myself or Dr. Perone who are celibate. Oh, that's a challenge.
Only Dr. Perone is celibate. Just say you're practicing to be celibate. That's what you should say.
Barbara Coe said, no, that's not a fear for her. Keep an emotional wall up until the partner proves himself. Okay, y'all. So the next question is, chat. I need you guys to answer these questions for us. Let's hear it. Having a backup plan just in case the relationship ends. Is that something you would do? Do you have a backup plan? I don't even think about having a backup plan while I'm with someone or dating someone. I'm not looking to have a backup plan because I'm really trying to be all in. We're at an age where I don't have time to play games. I don't want to play games. Please just be honest and truthful. Let me know. If you just want to fuck, let me know. I might be down with that. You know what I mean? Be up. Be up front. Felicia said, my walls and vagina work hand in hand. Legs don't go up until some walls have been brought down. I know that right. I know that's right, Felicia.
That's all I'm asking. I'm like, okay, now which one? Do the walls got to come down for the legs to come open?
Okay. I freaking love that. Barbara Coe said no. I think Barbara Coe is married too, so.
Hold on. Barbara, wait a minute. Barbara, are you married?
She got a dude in the picture with her. I don't know.
No, she got a dude in the bed. Oh,
yeah, her thumb nail is with a dude in it. Barbara said, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. And Davina said, no backup plan. Why do that if you're with that person? That's so true, Davina. I'm all in. You know, I'm slowly but surely going all in based off of our conversations, based off of your mannerism, your characteristic, your character, you know, all the things that we're talking about, you know, because again, men will bring their representative and vice versa. There are women that bring their representative too. We bring our representative too when we first meet someone. We all bring our representatives, but I think as you talk, as you get to know each other, I just think that, you know, men just shouldn't, you know, the manipulation, man, to make them to feed their ego is crazy work for me. It's like, man, when do you eventually grow up? You're in your 60s and you're still acting like you in your 20s or your 30s. I don't understand that. I don't understand why, you know, the transparency is not there. All right, so having a backup plan just in case the relationship ends.
Hey, Kanisha said you shouldn't have a backup.
I agree.
Plan.
No, you shouldn't.
You weren't fully in from the start, yeah.
Yep. And I don't go in looking to have a backup plan because I could be by myself. I enjoy being by myself. I don't have a problem.
Of course, because you're practicing celibacy.
Yes, that's correct. I've always been that person too. Now, asking your partner, next question, chat, asking your partner for reassurance when you're feeling insecure. Is that something that you fear in your relationship? Asking your partner for reassurance when you're feeling insecure. And we all have insecurities. We all do. Everyone that's in here on this or this chat or this broadcast, everyone has insecurities. I have them. Shawn has them. Everybody has them. So
Sweet Dick Willie ain't got no goddamn insecurities.
Now the reassurance, not for me, asking your partner for reassurance when you're feeling insecure. Yes, I mean, if I'm feeling insecure, yes, I want him to reassure me of our relationship. You know, we as women, we love when men compliment us and tell us we're beautiful. You know, we make them feel safe. Those are things that we like to hear. You know what I mean? What about men? What do you guys like to hear from us to reassure you guys your insecurity, Shawn?
Just, you know, that we're good. Just, you know, let me know we're good, because I don't the talk back and forth. Men don't really want to be sitting there having a verbal joust with y'all, because y'all got it down to a science, you know. Yeah.
You guys y'all don't want to hear us talk?
Okay, let me listen to me. Listen to me and listen to make sure I'm looking in the okay. I'm looking right there. Listen to me and listen to me well. All that talking really makes us say womp womp.
That's so fucking true.
We get to the point to where we're like, come on now. If you see I'm watching a show or I'm watching something on in my phone or whatever,
right?
And you just come over there. Oh, by the way,
shut the fuck up.
I didn't hit stop or I didn't pause so I can try to be nice.
I've learned that about, you know, men, that you guys feel like we talk too much, but at the same time, but you guys, when we're getting to know each other, why does it get to the want-wants? But when you guys are talking about yourself and telling us about you, we're really listening to what you guys are saying.
You guys want to listen to that shit. We don't.
You guys talk a lot. Shit. My baby dad, my kid's father, shit. That's all that nigga did was talk. I used to be like, shut the fuck up. In my head, I be wanting to say, shut the frick up. Dr. P
I like
says,
that. Dr. P, I like that. No arguing with nobody.
She said no arguing with no one. Laugh out loud.
I'm with you, baby. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because men don't like to argue because they can't win an argument with women. Gary Finney says no. Kalisha said, I would say reassurance should be given. However, if he makes me feel secure and safe on the regular, I don't need to ask for reassurance because he's already doing that. Yes, I totally agree with you. Okay. And I'm not, I've been that person, Kalisha, because I don't look for reassurance because, like you said, he is making me feel secure and safe. So there's no reason for me to ask for, oh baby, how do you, this or no. I've never had to do that. Davina said, not the Charlie Brown. Yes.
Hey, yes. Listen, songbird.
Yes. Womp, womp, womp. And Barbara Reed said men talk too much too.
Yeah, but if we're on the phone talking, that's a conversation. That's good. But if I'm sitting there and I watch, and you come in there, instead of watching football, and you come in there and you want to talk about the day's journey.
I agree with that. I would never try to do something. That's why
I will turn it down so I can listen. But after,
you really ain't listening.
But after like 2, 3, 5 minutes max, like after one fucking session, it's like, no, why?
Yeah, y'all active listening is horrible because y'all talk, like Barbara said, men talk too much too. And you guys do. After you give your whole spliff and all that stuff, then we want to talk and tell you about ourselves. You guys didn't listen. You guys are not even actively listening to us. You are like trying to act like you are.
I am old. I don't do all that talking no more. I talk on the phone.
I don't like that. I don't do a lot. I don't like talking on the phone a lot. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Bit here and there, about this.
I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I don't call. I don't call you. Hey, trust me, you ain't never got to worry about me blowing up your phone because that's one thing I do not do. I do not.
I like talking on the phone. I'll call, but I'm doing something.
I agree with that. I agree.
Coming in to sit down right next to me and, oh baby.
I'm just a person that I'd rather be in your presence and we have conversation than, don't get me wrong, as we getting to know each other, the phone action is definitely key. But then, I don't like, as I've gotten older and stuff, when I was younger, I did all the talking on the phone and all that stuff. But as we get into a relationship or even a long-term relationship, I don't like being on the phone, like talking or calling. I don't blow up a man's phone. I'm just not that person. Davina said, oh, don't interrupt the game time. Laugh out loud. I know when to start a conversation. Exactly. We know that if we're watching a game, we're not about to come in unless I'm coming in and talking about the game. Because I'm that person. I love sports. So I'm going to communicate with a man in those terms. I know about football. I know about basketball. I know about those sports. So I could come in and have a conversation with a man when it comes to that. Kalisha said communication is definitely key. Yes, communication is top tier on my list. That's why I do this HoneyHush show. It's one of the reasons why is to learn how to communicate with men and understand men. All right, the next question, you guys, is Davina said exactly communication is key. The next question is leaving first because you sense they may eventually leave you. Yes, I've been in a relationship like that.
Wow.
I've been in it. I believe the last relationship was like that. I got to get out before she did. But it didn't happen that way.
You think he wanted to leave earlier than you?
No, he didn't want to leave. He got caught what he was doing. That's I left, but he would try to get back in so he can be the one that say, hey, I left, get you back. And then, leave your ass. So
did you get him? Did you let him back?
No, not after that. Not after the one that jumped. He said that it would do pretty much anything. So I can't compete against that. A woman that's gonna jump when you say jump or be there for you, even though she know you got you in a relationship. Why would I Try to compete with a woman with like that. I'm not doing that bullshit.
Did he stay with her?
No. Again, she know her role. She played that position.
Oh shit. Okay.
He ain't never made her his woman. She know her position.
Okay, I got a question for those, since we talking about the older people. How long you gonna make the nigga wait?
Oh, that's a great question.
So we talking about we all too grown for this.
We are. Let me tell you.
And Dr. Perone, you're gonna have to mention on this, because I know you holding out for till Jesus get back, but we trying to find out how long you supposed to wait.
At the age that we are, before we answer that, Kalisha said, I haven't been in a relationship like that, but I have had a man try to hold on when he knew it was over until he got another woman lined up. Oh, men gotta always have something lined up. They always got backup. They always got backup. Trust and believe. They not gonna deal with their emotions. They got backup. So they not gonna deal with their emotions. You leave them. Oh, they gonna go right on to that backup, so they ain't got to deal with those emotions. Dr. P said it's hard to take anyone back after they have deceived you. Yes, and Keone said, so Shawn and Steph, tell us all the truth. What's your body count, ladies first? Nigga, please. Dr. P said,
call me Will.
I could count on one hand my body count.
I can't do. Hey, look.
Well, I could count on two hands.
I can use two hands.
I can use two hands. That's it.
Listen, and I'm gonna need some of your feet, some of your hands. I got a body count.
Hey, Nakia.
Mine is way. Hey, Nakia, how you doing? I'm glad we talking about body count. Nakia on here.
Okay.
She the only one ain't gonna judge me today. She that body lifestyle.
I'm not gonna judge you because I know men.
No, I got a big body count.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't even want to know.
But I started fucking about 8 or 9. So
shut up. At 8 or 9.
Yeah,
my real sex though. Real sex.
Oh yeah, we was fucking
entering the pie and all that.
Oh girl, coming in
at 8.
Coming in that, I wasn't eating shit.
How was you coming at 8 years old?
Oh baby, I was fucking at 8. My mama had a girlfriend of hers that had a daughter who was in high school. She was 14. We were in the bedroom, and all I remember that we had them sleeping bags because we got everybody over and everything because we didn't have all them furnitures. And I remember she sat there and opened up the thing, and I felt this warm sensation around the area. I was like, "Oh my God!" Shh. And when I tell you, I was like, "Oh my God!" I was fucked up from that day on.
Oh my God! 8 years old.
Yeah, I was 8 or 9, somewhere around in there.
So, but you weren't coming at 8 and 9 years old, Shawn.
Oh yeah, I thought I had a disease because I had white shit coming out my dick. Yeah.
Shut up at 8 and 9.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
I was fucking.
Insane.
I was fucking.
I mean, I know that you guys get like 13, 14 and all that.
Hold on a minute, you can go more than once. Hold on. And she's like, I told you he could. Watch.
Oh my God. Nakia said, I'm too old to wait. Barbary said 1 year.
Okay,
Nakia
there we go.
Hey, y'all. Davina said, no judgment. Nakia said, I believe it, Shawn. Gary Finney said, damn. I'm Johnny Keone said, I'm up there too, brother Shawn. Some days I feel like y'all some nasty. I'm surprised you got your penis even still work.
Oh, that motherfucker. Hey,
that's just nasty.
If it wasn't a syndicated show right now, I'd go ahead and show y'all.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not, no. I'm going to tell you, Kalisha said, I'm a demisexual individual. So there has to be an emotional connection before we lay down. I don't believe in just laying down with anyone. That's how you get those soul ties. Yep. Those soul ties, those spirits and everything else. Lay down with dogs and get up with fleas. That's right.
Right.
I'm with you, Kalisha.
In my younger years, it didn't matter. As long as it had a hole and
y'all just nasty.
Around, it was great. But in my older years, if I don't have I have to have an attraction to you now.
Yeah, men are.
If I don't have to have an attraction, it's got to be on that level. But yeah, as a youngster, oh my God, girl.
Oh my God. I
I was
remember
fucking with wind blew.
I was in the third grade, and my oldest sister, this little youngster, my oldest sister is like, she was probably in middle school, like junior high school, like eighth, third grade or so. And this little fifth grader was in love with my sister, with my older sister. She's like, little boy. But that little nigga tried to have sex with me. I'm in the third grade. He was in the fifth. Like, so, and I was like, I don't know, no. Like, he was trying to, like, really trying to, like, have sex with me. And I told my sister beat him up and sent him on his way. But I was like, no. But that was the first time I've ever experienced, you know, someone trying to actually have sex with me. But no. It took me a long time. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 19 years old. So,
oh no,
I was well out my mom's house. You know, I would see my brothers. My brothers had women in rotation. I said I would never be those women. So I would always say to myself, "Oh, I'm not going to lose my virginity until I get married." That was my whole thing. And then I met my first love at 19, and you know, we did the do, and it was very beautiful.
And he took, shut up, girl.
It was beautiful.
That shit hurt.
It did hurt, but it was still beautiful at the same time. We were by a fireplace. It was beautiful. It's just, I remember the first time.
So you're saying it just hurt so good. That's what it was.
It hurt so good. It hurt so good. Mm-hmm. It hurt so good. And Keone said, Shawn, you got me laughing so hard over here, bro. That's crazy. So the next question is, you guys, going to couples counseling before there's a major problem. Is that something that you would do? Was that something that you guys would look into? I would be open to that. If my man was serious.
I did that marital counseling before.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Me and her got married, and I learned a valuable lesson in there. Is that you have to say what you don't deserve.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it didn't make anything feel any better. But I remember saying that, you know, I didn't deserve that part.
Yeah.
And you know, the marital counsel I think helps. But I don't think it helps unless you keep going. You guys gotta
you do have to keep going.
Yeah, you can't just go before and be like, the next 30 years we're good.
Right.
I think, you know, the first 5, 7, you know, because they say niggas get the 7-year itch, you know.
Gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep that.
So
that's what I said.
You know, keep that going. I think counseling would help a lot.
Yes, I totally agree.
I don't think counseling would hurt a relationship in any way.
I know the last relationship I was in, he don't believe in that. You know, he don't believe in going to get counseling because he don't want to be diagnosed and know that his true shit gonna be revealed. He don't want to deal with that. Barbacoa says no, and Davina said yes, I would. Yes, I have no problem with counseling. I actually would love it. Give me counseling. I would love it. Nakia said I would as well.
We're gonna take Stephanie to a counseling class so she can stop claiming this.
I do therapy now.
She is not celibate, y'all.
I am celibate, and I haven't brought that up with my therapist, but I will tell you know what, I'm gonna bring that up in my next session and say, hey, you know, people are saying because I satisfied myself that I'm not that I am not celibate. Kalisha said I would be open to that if we are both wanting to continue in the relationship. Right. I'm not going to keep fighting for something if he doesn't want it. I don't believe in holding. Yep, I agree with you. If he don't want to go, he don't want to work on himself. It ain't no reason why you should be there. It ain't no reason why you should be in that relationship at all. At all. Dr. P said therapy is cool. It gets to the core root of the issue. Yes, it does.
That's true, Dr. P. That's true.
And if somebody really love you, they'll be open to it. All right. The next question is, you guys, would you rather know your partner cheated once or never find out? Or never find out?
I want to never find out.
Davina says, "Stop picking on Stephanie, Shawn." Thank you, Davina.
We ain't listening to Davina.
It's usually the other way around. We be getting on Shawn because Shawn got all these women on in the chat. But the question is, you guys, would you rather know your partner cheated once or never find out?
Never find out.
No, I want to know.
Nope, I don't.
I want to know. Gary Fitty said, I would never find out. Most men don't want. Oh, Barbara Reed said never find out. Nakia said never find out.
There you go, because they smart. It's one fucking time. That you just said one time.
I can't help it.
What?
I feel so.
Let's take it from this aspect. I'm going to be Dr. Raiford, without the degrees. Everything else in the relationship is the bomb. He fucked up one time, feel bad, and he's still making you the queen.
Yeah,
you are her. He's doing everything. You guys have a great relationship. Do you really want to know that he fucked up one time?
I want to know. Barbara said it would be all bad. And Kalisha, like I said, I want to know. You know why I want to know? Because he's opening up to me. He's telling me the truth. Why lie when the truth will do for me? It works for me. I'd rather know the freaking truth. I want to know the freaking truth because I'm going to be honest with you. Tell me the freaking truth.
I don't want to know.
Well,
most men don't.
I understand. Most men don't want to know. No. Kalisha said, Dr. Shawn, laugh out loud. I still want to know.
It's okay. It's like Barbara said, it'd be all bad. Why? For one fuck up.
Cause if the nigga feel like he could get away with one fuck up, he gonna go again.
No, you just said.
I did say that, but so that leads to another
time and never ever happened.
Nah, y'all can't just do one. Y'all can't just cheat once. Y'all can't just cheat once and not do it again. That's a lie. That don't exist in this world.
Well, you made the scenario.
I know. I'm just saying.
Now, why did you say he was a habitual cheater? Would you
want to know? Saying, that's what happens. The kid said, if I know, I want revenge. I'm not doing
exactly.
But I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'd rather know, and you ain't gonna get no revenge from me. What I'm saying is, nigga, you got that one time, and you better not do it again. That's how it better go.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you cheat on me, ain't no fun when the rabbits got together.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
But what?
Ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun.
I'd rather talk about it. I'd rather know why the hell you went out there and cheated, nigga.
Shit, I remember my ex-wife had a boyfriend, and he was sitting up there fucking around on her. She was so distraught. And I was like, I gave that nigga's name. I said, oh, don't worry about it. So I called her back about a week and a half or so later. I fucked his girlfriend and sat up there and called her on the phone. I said, you know, I just fucked so-and-so.
Oh, my God.
You did not. I said, I got your back. Don't worry about it. And she was like, you're playing. I said, no. I said, hold on. I put that *67. I said her name. I said, make sure you don't tell old boy because I want to fuck him up. And she was like, no, daddy, I'm not going to sit up there and tell him nothing. I'm coming back tomorrow. I said, all right, just want to make sure.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. And she was like, you really fucked her. I said, I told you I did. I got you back.
That revenge thing is crazy to me.
And her sisters was like, Shawn, you are an idiot. I ain't never seen nobody stupid as you. I said, oh, yeah, you ain't going to sit up there. That's my folks.
That's why I said, man, you guys' egos are crazy work for me and y'all revengeful ways. Kalisha said, I agree with you, Stephanie. Davina said, oh, Lord, about you, Shawn. Y'all revengeful ways.
Hey, I was helping out the ex.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's how you see it.
I fucked up that marriage. I fucked that one up. I did.
Wow. Just because y'all ego is freaking messed up. Now, the next question, you guys, what's worse, emotional cheating or physical cheating? Oh my God, it's so hard to know, you know,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say emotional for me.
Oh,
Yes, you know why I'm gonna say emotional? Because of the connection, because of the mind, the connection with the mind. Although I don't like neither one of them, Shawn, but if I had to choose between them, it's gonna be emotional because you got that connection. I don't want my man to have no emotional connection with another woman. I don't. Now you go out there and physically fuck. I know how you guys work. You guys could stick your penis in a woman and bust a nut and go about your way. But when you got that emotional connection,
but you said a stiff dick has no conscience, and I
right.
sat up there and I said he cheated one time, and you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. I still want to know whether it's if you're gonna cheat. I want to know no matter what. Gary,
what do you want to know?
I want to know why you went out there and cheated.
I was being stupid. Give me what else we gonna talk about?
We're gonna talk about why you cheated, nigga. We're gonna get to the root of the problem.
I cheated on you one time in life.
I don't care. Can I go cheat on you? Can I go cheat on you for one time?
I'll tell everybody, ain't no phone. Rapper got the gun. Go ahead.
Most men don't want women to go back and cheat because they feel like you're not a man. You can't do what I do. Barbara Cole said payback. Gary Finney said physical cheater for him. Yeah. And
me
Barbara,
too.
You know what, Barbara? I'm with you both. But if I have to choose between the both, it's gonna be emotional.
I'm gonna tell you why
I would say both. Yes, both. We both know we don't want to deal with each one of them.
In order for them to sleep with a woman physically, they already had to be emotional. Emotional got nothing to do with
because you guys are not emotionally involved with them.
I said the woman.
Oh yeah, the woman. Yes, we do. Yes,
exactly. So mine would be physical because in order for him to get them legs open, there has to be some kind of emotional thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. I agree with you. Kalisha said emotional and physical because there is a connection either way.
No.
There is
a
connection either way, but most men, because men could go and just stick their penis, bust a nut, and move on. They don't have to have that emotional attachment. Dr. Perron said emotional cheating can be dangerous. Yes, the mental body will have you calling out somebody else's name. Lord,
I've done that.
Oh my God. Davina said emotional is so much deeper, both but emotional. Yes, Davina. Keone said, I really like this show. I would not have ever for a minute. Brother Shawn was so ruthless. Nigga, we gotta kick it more often. Y'all niggas is old, Keone. You old. Stop. You ain't in high school no more, nigga. You ain't in your 20s and 30s no more. Stop it.
Hey, Keone say he's still harpooning.
I know. I've talked to Keone. Me and Keone be talking, so I know how Keone is. He's still stuck in those days. You got to get out of that. Grow up. So, all right. So could you forgive you? So you could forgive cheating if everything else in the relationship was great, like Shawn said. Could you?
That's what I want to know. Could you forgive and forget if everything else was great?
I've done that, and it's still the nigga took gave him an inch, he took a mile. So no, I'm done with that. As soon as I find out you cheated,
he gave you some inches, and you was happy with it. You took it back.
Okay, that's not necessarily true. Okay. Okay. The next question: would you rather be single at 60 or married to someone you don't trust? Single at 60. Shit. Yeah, I'm doing that now. Trust is a big factor for me. I got to trust your ass. I'd rather be by myself. And if I can't get that trust, let's hear it in the chat, you guys. Would you rather be single at 60 or married to someone you don't trust? Gary Finney said single. Let's hear it, y'all. Let's get it in the chat. Yep.
There are some people that would rather be married.
Yeah, I know. That's right, because they can't stand being alone, Shawn. They can't stand being alone. They have to have somebody there. Gary Finney said, if I can't get no trust, Kalisha said, ouch. I can't honestly say yes because something had to cause him to step out. Barbara Cole said single at 60. Kalisha says single. Davina says single if that's the case. Yes. Yeah. I think we all learned, we've been through trials and tribulations in our relationships. Now, the next one is, you guys, this one is good. What's the biggest relationship red flag you ignored because the chemistry was good? Ooh, wow.
Them separating you from your friends and family.
Oh, yes.
That's a good one. I call that pimping.
Yeah, that is pimping.
Anytime they separate
isolating you
from your friends.
That's narcissistic. Family. That's a narcissistic characteristic.
That is called pimping.
Okay, but it's also a narcissistic characteristic.
When they don't want you to be around your friends or family anymore, because we have to be together. You got to talk to me and this and that. It's just us and listen, and then sharing locations. Yeah, all that bullshit. Oh yeah, I need your location so I can know where you're at all times. And I need it. And then my third one is calling me on FaceTime. If you call me on FaceTime and you ain't got no titties showing, don't call me on FaceTime because I am not.
So you don't want to do a visual chat unless they showing something?
Yeah, girl, you better have some titties open.
Oh my gosh, Shawn, are you serious?
Because people, and I'm not saying women only, because men do this shit too.
Yes,
they want to see where you at and see who you're with.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. So if you're gonna call me on the phone and on FaceTime, you better be showing some titties because I'm not him.
Oh my God. I don't see it in that manner. I just say I want to see you. I just want to see my man's face or whatever. I'm not looking, not unless you're doing something trifling. You got that history, where you are trifling, and I got to find out where you at because I could, trust me. Davina's Kalisha said isolation for real. Yes. That's when someone is trying to isolate you from your friends and family. Run. That's a narcissistic characteristic.
Run.
Yeah, they want you to be only dependent on them and have you only have them in your thoughts. They don't want you to. Yeah, that's definitely narcissistic. I don't care what nobody say. For me, lying. He's lying, and I know he's lying. Even though I know the chemistry is good, I'm staying, but I know that nigga lying. I can't stand that. Barbara Cole said a man being a bum. Yes. So you're ignoring that he's being a bum, and even though the chemistry is good, okay. Mine's definitely is the lying.
So you didn't tell how long you making a nigga wait either, Stephanie.
Well, again, I'm gonna say probably. It really depends on the person in our conversation. I mean, shit. It could be a week. It could be It could be a week. Because especially if we having a conversation and we talking and we getting to know each other and we knowing what we want. We talked about kind of what we're looking for. It may not even turn out to be a relationship, and we definitely strapping up. So she said yes, no bums.
Bobby said no bums.
No bums. I know that's right. No bums. We don't want no bums, especially at the age that we are. We definitely don't want no bums in our life. We are winding down, you guys. We got 2 minutes before 8 o'clock.
Oh shit!
I tell you, time be flying. So before we get out here, let's get this last question. Have you ever stayed because you loved their potential instead of who they actually were? You love the potential, but you love their potential instead of who they actually were. So in other words, you know that they can be great, but them niggas ain't acting great.
I stayed because they was very good in the positions that they that they assume and the shit that they did. It had nothing to do with what. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I like.
Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Felicia said, unfortunately, yes. Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Kay.
Yeah. And it is because we as women, we feel like we see your potential and we're trying to help you get to that potential. And some men just, they just don't have the drive or the ambition to get to that potential. So we as women, we are fixers. You know what I mean? We want to fix, we want to help, we want to help them achieve those goals so we can have that man by our side. And say that we helped him get to that potential, or know that he can be great at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Unfortunately, yes, we are that. All right, y'all. Great show. We appreciate you guys coming through, and make sure you guys, what I would like you guys to do is follow us on Facebook at HoneyHush Live, also the J Key Network, also on YouTube. Like and subscribe, you guys, so you get notifications. Sign up for notifications so you guys can be here. Make sure you share our broadcast. Invite friends to come to our broadcast so we can have more people. I mean, our first show we had was tons of people up in here. We want to get it back to that. Kalisha said people should come with side effects like warning, this person is a liar, narcissistic, insecure, and so forth. Just saying, you're right. That would be so awesome. Davina said, unfortunately, yes, I stayed because he said he loved me and showed it, but really was just trying to keep me to stay. Yep. Thank you, Barbara. We appreciate you coming through. We really appreciate everyone. You guys, please make sure you guys follow us on social media, Facebook, the HoneyHush Live, the J Key Network on Facebook, and also on YouTube. Follow us, you guys. Share these broadcasts so we can get more folks up in here. We want to make this great. So thank you guys so much, Davina. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys have a great day. We'll see you guys back here next Wednesday. And then also too, we have, before we get out of here, you guys, we do have the award show is coming up.
9/11.
Let me see. Let me get that little promo up. Hold on. Before y'all go, you guys stay real quick and see.
Steph, send that to me.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Make sure you guys tune in. Jay sent that to me. Make sure you guys make it to the Greater Sacramento Urban Music Awards that's coming up September the 11th. We want you guys, to check it out. It's going to be a great award show. That was the first one that Jay did last year.
It's amazing.
Second annual one. So yeah, I want to be there. It's going to be a great event. You guys also want to come to the Black and Brown Unity concert October 3rd. It's going to be amazing. Midnight Star, Tierra, One Way, Amalo, The Messenger, Sugar High Band. Tickets available. Go to eventbrite.com. Y'all want to be there. It's going to be me and Shawn going to be there in the building, you guys.
Yes. Oh, you
going to be there. Sharing is caring. Yes, it is. All right, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. You guys have a great week. We'll see you guys back here on next Wednesday. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out, y'all. Let me get our music queued up here. Where are you? Music. Outro. Where are you? Outro. There we go. I just cleans in the morning. Hold on. I got so much music up here. It's crazy. Here we go. I don't know why it's not. Okay, it's buffering.
Another Wednesday night.
It's playing?
It's playing.
I don't hear it.
Another real conversation.
It's been doing that to me lately.
About love, life, and relationships.
I hope my studio.
HoneyHush Live.
Get too loud.
Where real love still matters. when real people tell the truth.
Mine is buffering.
No, mine's good.
Stephanie
Yeah,
LAKERGURL.
I got it on my TV right now.
Shawn, sexual one. Bringing you love,
conversation,
and grown folks' energy.
HoneyHush.
Until next Wednesday night, baby.
Keep your heart open
And your love honest.